Randy Lewis and Randy Ray started this company for two reasons. One, to give people around the world an opportunity to improve their lives and take their future into their own hands. And two, to help underprivileged children around the world. I can't wait for you to hear more about that. So please help me in welcoming onto the stage your Chief Visionary Officer, Scot Lewis.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Jeunesse family, what an incredible start to lead 2021. Thank you to our super fans. Thank you to all of you out there that are living Jeunesse. What an incredible beginning we had yesterday with the master classes. Amazing opening. I want to thank all of you for celebrating my mom's birthday on stage. That was a moving experience. We had a good time with the family last night as well. I want to thank all the speakers in the master classes and already today. I'm already backstage taking notes, listening to our scientific advisory board. Weren't they incredible this morning? I mean, you look at just Jeunesse always being at the forefront of innovation and cutting-edge youth enhancement technologies, and we've got amazing things in store for all of you this year and really into the next 2 years with our scientific advisory board. So, you know, and this is only just the beginning. We've got an incredible day planned. By the way, Eric Worre is hitting the stage this afternoon. Is anybody excited for Eric Worre? Really pumped to be able to introduce him. He's going to bring so much value over a 3-hour training period. But yesterday and last night I spoke about being in a peak state of mind, as Tony Robbins once said. And today I really want you to be in that peak state of heart, especially when I talk about Jeunesse kids. And Jeunesse kids is something I'm so passionate about. And, you know, when I spoke last night about what you focus on is what you feel, let's really focus on all the beautiful things that represent this beautiful company that we call Jeunesse. The spirit, the heart, the passion of this company, and certainly something that's very close to our hearts and leading with our hearts is Jeunesse Kids. Or at Jeunesse Kids, we say one heart, one hope, one mission. That's the slogan for Jeunesse Kids, and our mission statement is empowering communities to give children a brighter future. Jeunesse Kids is dedicated to creating a positive impact in the lives of children worldwide. Before I say anything more, let's show the quick Jeunesse Kids profile video so you can get a sense of all the positive impact we've been able to make around the world, bringing hope to children in many villages in many countries around this world.
I had a very difficult childhood. We rarely ever had enough food to eat, and my little brother and I used to go and scrounge through the garbage dumps, and when that didn't work, we actually mixed up dirt and we made mud pies, and we ate the mud pies. Children can't help themselves. They didn't ask to be here, and they rely on someone like us to help.
Because of the way Randy grew up, we started Jeunesse for two reasons. First was to help as many people as we could reach their dreams or their goals, and the second reason was to help children around the world.
Cuando conocí a Randy y a Wendy, lo primero que me impactó de ellos era el corazón por siempre ayudar.
Something Randy said that, you know, always made an impact on the way I looked at things is something that his father told him as a child, that we all leave this earth with empty pockets. And it's really about what we leave behind for the next generation. Jeunesse Kids provides that opportunity where people and their families can tap into a transformational movement where they know that they've made an impact, a positive impact in a child's life that could last beyond our lifespan.
And they just see the results of what you've done for a child. They are so appreciative. I mean, it'll break your heart to see them. They're so happy that they were given something.
For the past 3 years, Jeunesse Kids and We Charity has come together to create transformations in villages in Asia, Africa, and now Latin America. What this means is a full supporting development model, providing education, clean water, healthcare, food security, and opportunity, especially through businesses, helping to empower communities. This isn't a handout. This isn't just giving someone something. This is empowerment together so these communities forever break a cycle of poverty. So Jeunesse kids and the incredible Jeunesse community have come together as a community to empower communities around the world.
We are Jeunesse kids. We are here to help them. Everybody help each other. Then our life will become easier and better.
Que no solamente estamos dando caridad, ayuda, que si tienen hambre pues ya se quita el hambre y se acabó, sino hacer una sociedad sustentable significa poder proveer los recursos para poder tener negocios autosustentables. Y estas pulseritas que tenemos aquí pues son una maravillosa prueba de cómo las señoras, las mujeres de esta comunidad están construyendo con sus propias manos esas artesanías que se pueden vender.
Only united together as one team, as a one community, we can and we will help more and more people, because together as this winning team, Jeunesse is going to be the power and going to be the force that's changing the world.
This is the spirit of Jeunesse. This is something that I'm so passionate about. I'm so proud and grateful for your contributions to Jeunesse kids over the years. I watched that video and it's very moving to me because I know the difference that we're able to make in children's lives as one Jeunesse family. And when you go on those Bringing Hope trips, it is absolutely a transformational, life-changing experience when you're able to look into a child's eyes and see the hope that you're able to bring to them. And there's so much good that we're doing around the world. You know, having a cause-driven focus behind Jeunesse is something that was so important from the very beginning. I remember in the early days, we would be doing different projects with foundations and feeding hungry children meals. And we'd get back on the plane and fly back to United States and feeling really unsatisfied, feeling that, you know, not feeling as full as we should, knowing that those children were going to be just as hungry as the day before we got there, and that there's still this hunger crisis around the world. And that was back in 2011 when I really went on this mission to find something sustainable. You know, sustainability was something that was so important to me and our founders, and that's why we locked arms with the We Charity. We've been adopting villages all around the world, doing our Bringing Hope service trips, and it's a big part of what we do here at Jeunesse. It's a big part of, you know, just the focus that we have to bring so much good around the world, and definitely being in that peak state of heart like I spoke about. Last year alone, we raised over $1 million, $1 million US dollars for Jeunesse kids. But not just that, we actually allocated, based on your contributions, over $2.4 million to different initiatives all around the world in 14 initiatives, 13 organizations in 6 continents all around the world. Is that something you can be proud of? Superfans, let me see you put some hearts up. Let's get some hearts up, superfans. I love this. Thank you all. We certainly have a big heart here at Jeunesse. It's really one of our competitive advantages for sure. You know, the most impactful thing when I look at these numbers is that we operate Jeunesse with Jeunesse kids with 0% administrative fees, meaning 100% of what all of you contribute all around the world goes right back to these children and Bringing Hope and all these different community projects around the world. Based on that $2.4 million, there were some different initiatives and crises and things that come up throughout the year. We were able to contribute $100,000 to the Australian bushfire relief, different foundations there in Australia. We were able to contribute $500,000 to the United Nations Foundation for the COVID-19 Solidarity Fund and helping us find a vaccine that we've now found and are on our way to a recovery and recovering this world. We contributed $250,000 last year to the National Urban League just to raise awareness for racial and social equality here in the United States and around the world. And $300,000 we contributed during the holidays to different leading global food organizations to help support global hunger relief efforts. And you know, throughout the year, there's just many different opportunities we have to give back. My favorite quote by Tony Robbins is, he said, "It's not about what you get, it's about what you contribute to others. Who you become that allows you to live a fulfilled life. And when I watch that video, the Jeunesse Kids video, it allows me to really identify my purpose, to be able to, to give back, to serve others. And how much joy and positivity does that bring into your life, knowing that your contributions are going to a greater good, to bringing hope to children around the world. We announced back at LEAD last year in LA that 2020, we were going to focus on one major initiative, and that was with the We charity, the We College School of Entrepreneurship in Kenya, and it was $1 million goal, $1 million budget to fund the building of the school. It's a fully accredited college program of entrepreneurship and approved by the government in Kenya, and sure enough, one Jeunesse family, we came together and raised over $1 million last year for the We College School of Entrepreneurship. Thank you all for your contributions to this incredibly worthy cause. Talk about sustainability. This is a program that's going to be giving back generation to generation. This is a generational impact that we've been able to make through Jeunesse Kids. These are some of the renderings of the facilities. There's been some delays due to COVID. We were hoping to be there last year in the summer. That didn't happen. So certainly looking forward to being able to get to Kenya to cut the ribbon on our brand new, beautiful facility. And we're actually looking forward to having some of our diamonds doing virtual trainings and teaching curriculum in the college, teaching these students not just about entrepreneurship, but how about the power of network marketing, and teaching these students the power of network marketing. So super excited, super grateful for your contributions, and now it's my honor to announce, as at any LEAD and as at any major Jeunesse event, our 2021, our LEAD 2021 charity initiative is with Children Incorporated, and very excited to be partnering with a foundation that's been around since 1964. And I want to give a special thank you to Lynn McGovern. Lynn McGovern works for corporate, and she wears a lot of hats in the company, but she's someone that manages Jeunesse Kids and all the different projects, all the financial elements and everything that comes with being a 501c3. She also manages all those incredible awards that we're able to win. So she does amazing things to make sure that we're vetting our partners with Jeunesse Kids, that our values are aligned, that all of your contributions and our contributions as one Jeunesse family are going right back to the children, communities, and different projects that we support around the world. So thank you, Lynn. And a little bit more about Children Incorporated. It's an international child assistance organization that gives impoverished children all over the world a chance for a better life. They provide basic necessities such as food, clothing, health care, and educational support to children that are living in poverty. They work in 21 countries, 5 continents around the world, and have now touched over 300,000 children's lives. And very excited to announce our partnership with Children Incorporated this weekend. And let's show a video to show you a little bit more about what they're all about. Thank you, Children Incorporated. So this is the deal, guys. This weekend, we are going to make a difference in children's lives all around the world together as one Jeunesse family. You see, education is a way out of poverty for children all around the world, yet 57 million children, there we go, 57 million children aren't even attending school. They don't even have the ability, they don't have the resources to attend school. There's barriers that stand in their way of children receiving education, from an unaffordable school fees, lack of basic facilities and having the right structures, to having the right teachers and curriculum, low quality instruction and teachers. And what has COVID-19 done? It's made it that much more difficult all around the world, and it's really exacerbated the problem of children not being able to have access to these resources that will allow them to rise out of poverty. There's different ways that we're going to be able to help this weekend. There's three really focus areas. The first is that we're going to be supplying tablets. The goal is over 400 tablets to children in North America, South America, and in Asia. So that's the first project. The second project is that we're going to be expanding on an agricultural training program at a school in Bolivia. And then the third project is that we're going to be providing improvements in a greenhouse learning program at a special education school for disabled children on the Navajo Nation. So a little bit more about the tablets for virtual learning. Of course, many schools have been suspended. And, you know, I was thinking about this the other day. You know, you think about children in school and think about developmentally how that's, you know, this pandemic is holding children back from developing themselves, not just educationally, but socially, you know, not being able to be in the schools, being held back, working in a virtual environment. Who knows what kind of impact that's having on children. But we're going to be providing over 400 tablets to children in Peru, in Argentina, Brazil, Philippines, Kentucky, Nevada, and Arizona. And this tablet is going to help the children tap into the schools, get into the virtual learning, be able to follow and do their homework, be really connected with the curriculum. So very excited about the tablets we're going to be providing. Then we have our Montero School in Bolivia, and there's over 800 children at the Montero School from grades 1 to 12. And this is our opportunity to give back to their agricultural program. See, agriculture in these villages is a big part, not just of their life today, but their lives in the future and what they're able to do to provide for themselves and their families. And we're going to be providing funds that's going to help them on a small piece of land, construct a brand new stable, a biogas plant, and purchase brand new equipment so that they can practice agriculture, farm their own food, take care of their own community. And this expansion is going to give students the skills and the training facility so that they can actually rise out of poverty and move to higher education programs right there at the Montero School in Bolivia. And then the third project is the St. Michael's School for Special Education, Navajo Nation. This is in Arizona, and it's a special education program in Navajo Nation that's dedicated to the care and education of children and children with moderate and severe disabilities. And what we're able to do is this funding is going to help with structural repairs of the greenhouse, potting tables, wheelchair accessible mats, tools, supplies, and homes. And this funding is really needed to also fence and field to allow them to grow beans and squash and corn in the Navajo Nation that they depend on for food, for nourishment. So we're going to be helping to build this greenhouse to reinvigorate the whole community through this effort. And these improvements not only are going to provide skills and education, but they're also going to offer the important source of nutritious food. The world hunger crisis isn't getting any better, and we want to make sure to do our part to give back. This weekend, our goal is $100,000 to give back to Children Incorporated. I'm always so confident. I spoke about conviction last night, and I know with conviction that we're going to be able to come together as one Jeunesse family this weekend to give back to children all around the world through these three projects and partnering with Children Incorporated. There's different ways you can contribute this weekend. Of course, give.JeunесseKids.org. Definitely want to check that out at different ways you can donate. Also in your J office, you can purchase Randy's new book that he launched at Expo, Mud Pies to Blue Skies. 100% of the proceeds from Randy's book go right back to Jeunesse Kids, and then we allocate it directly this weekend to Children Incorporated. So make sure to check out, these are the QR codes that you can scan and get access to his, what do you call it, ebook? Ebook, right? Yeah, ebook. And that's available to you, 100% again of the proceeds. And also, you heard about the packages, the promotional packages we're offering this weekend with all the benefits and all the points you're going to be getting into your team leg. We've also built in Jeunesse Kids donations right into those packages. So it's pretty rare probably in network marketing that a company, pretty much every promotional package we launch at events, we build in Jeunesse Kids donations. We want to make sure we're giving back. We want to make sure we're leading with our hearts. They say make a living by what you get, but you make a life by what you give to others. So I want to thank all of you. Again, feed your heart this weekend. Feel the spirit. Feel the soul of this company. Let's get out there and make a difference in the world. Let's get out there and bring hope to children this weekend as we come together as one Jeunesse family to make a difference in children's lives all around the world. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys for all that you stand for. One heart, one hope, one mission. Thank you.